What up, 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 Crypto Warriors? It's Sultan Crypto back at it again. Today is Wednesday, June 24th, 2020. With the world in its current state today, with everything seem like it's burning, and there is no silver lining or no light at the end of the tunnel for a lot of us, just please, please, please remember, don't forget to have fun. Take some time out of your day, just, chill with your family, chill with your friends, chill by yourself. Just have fun. Make it fun. Whatever you're doing, remember, please remember to laugh at some point during the day. Let's get into it. Big Four auditing firm KPMG launches a crypto management suite. So Big Four auditing firm KPMG launched a cryptocurrency management suite with analytic features. According to a June 22nd announcement, the new KPMG Chain Fusion Suite is meant to allow financial technology companies to more easily offer crypto asset services on an institutional scale. The news follows a KPMG report which suggested that institutional custody services are of the utmost importance. This is a direct quote from the service team director. Regulators and auditors expect fully implemented controls and processes within and across a crypto asset business, whether they are crypto asset or traditional systems or anything in between. Now, Big Four auditing firm, just 4 years ago, or whatever the case is, you wouldn't have heard this in the space. You wouldn't even have heard about this in crypto at all 3 years ago. Back in 2017, if you heard something like this that was developing, this would have definitely pumped the price. This goes to show that, one, the maturity of the space, that not just every kind of news that comes out from traditional finance or from traditional industries like one of the Big Four, KPMG, where, like I said, if this was 3 years ago in 2017, man, this would have pumped the price by at least 10%, or the price of Bitcoin alone, not to mention all the alts. But it just goes to show that maturity in the space. And that, number two, we don't care. Bitcoin really doesn't care. They're gonna be the ones that adapt and adopt this technology. We've already been in the space. All of us people that's been in crypto, we really don't care when it comes down to it. But again, this is good news because this kind of adoption brings more of the traditional retail investors and institutional investors into our space, again, pumping our bags. KPMG is increasingly investing in blockchain related services. Again, if this was 3 years ago and you read about this, man, that would have been news all over the place, and Bitcoin would have pumped at least 10%. Cointelegraph reported at the end of 2019 that the firm launched a blockchain-based track and trace platform in Australia, China, and Japan. More good news, more adoption. Golf clap for KPMG for allowing institutional players to come into the space. A lot with just more plug and play platforms with more plug and play platforms available to them, and making it easier for them to use crypto assets. Next, millions of Telegram users' data exposed on darknet. We see Telegram, if you're in crypto, Telegram is the place where you go to, besides Twitter, where you go to get news, and they have a lot of pump and dump Telegram groups and things of that nature. All right. So Telegram, a major privacy-focused messaging app, has suffered a data leak that exposed some personal data of its users on the darknet. Now, this comes only 6 days after the fact that Russia lifts ban on Telegram messaging app. And in this story here on June 18th, when this broke, this story was about Telegram conceding to the Russian authorities and allowing them to have information when it comes to quote unquote terrorism. All right, because they won't allow terrorism or terrorists to use their platform and things of that nature. It's a messaging app, it's a privacy app, and if it's all private, what the heck are you doing how are you going to police quote unquote terrorist activity on a decentralized private encrypted network? That means it really isn't that private, right? So maybe this is in retaliation to them conceding to the Russian government, because now the Russian government is saying that they not banning Telegram within their borders anymore, and that their citizens are allowed to use it. Before, the brothers that started Telegram, the Durov brothers, I think their name is, they exiled themselves from Russia because of the fact that the Russian government wanted access to their servers. Now they're saying, okay, we won't allow terrorists to use our messaging app anymore, or our messaging services. My question is, how can you say that you are an encrypted end-to-end messaging app when although you may be stopping terrorism, how can you, if it's encrypted, how are you going to know what message is related to terrorists and what message isn't? You know what I mean? That's what I'm basically saying here. And this is not the first instance of Telegram users' phone numbers being leaked. In August 2019, Hong Kong activists reported on a vulnerability that exposed their phone numbers, allowing Chinese law enforcement agencies to track protesters' identities. So there you go. Is it really encrypted, or are they only encrypted in quote-unquote democratic countries? Countries like China and Russia, where they need to see everything that's happening. They're allowing the governments to use or get access to their servers. I don't know. Yeah, just be careful out there with your information. They're trying to say right here that the Telegram noted that the data in the leaked database is mostly outdated. It's still people's information. According to the report, 84% of the data entries in the database were collected before mid-2019. Okay, so it was collected a year ago, but it's still people's data. As such, at least 60% of the database is outdated. So what does that mean? That you dump the information after 6 months or so? Or what does that even mean? That 60% of the 84% is old data? Like, what does that mean? Come on, Telegram, you got to do better. But next and last but not least, this is a fun story. Bitcoin-inspired webcomic Bull Tardia hides 10 million Satoshi prize. So you could win up to $1,000 worth of Bitcoin in a webcomic series. You got to get the 12-word key phrase or seed phrase. All right, a serialized webcomic called Bull Tardia is hiding 12 keys that form a seed phrase for a Bitcoin wallet containing 0.1 Bitcoin. The first 2 episodes are included in Volume 3 of Bitcoin Culture Fanzine Citadel 21. So if you're into treasure hunts and things of that nature, by all means, buy this comic, support the comic, because guess what? You could possibly win 0.1 Bitcoin. And right now, 0.1 Bitcoin, as of this writing, they said 0.1 Bitcoin was like $940. There it is. And depending on the price, that could be $10,000 in the future. Who knows? Good news. I love to see things like this. They even said that in the past, there are opportunities to solve puzzles, all right, to get free Bitcoin from treasure hunts through the streets of Barcelona to clues hidden in graffiti art and on even in album full music. So there you have it. If you want to learn more, this is the artist or the creator of the comic. This is his Twitter handle right here. Give him a follow. And yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. Smash the likes. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you for all the support. It's Sergeant Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.